we're back after being gone for like 2 months plus.
It hasn't really been 2 months.
I think so. I did not check, but it feels like 2 months. But we're
And so much
back.
has happened.
But, but, we do have someone with us, Miss
Yeah.
Janet.
I, this is so awkward.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, now you
Oh,
see our struggle in all the intros.
I see the struggle now with the intro.
Yeah.
I really expected Josie could have been like, and welcome back, everybody. You know, like,
Oh,
I
It's
know we've
hard.
never done this in any of the podcasts, but I low-key, just low-key, okay? Low-key, not high-key. Expected it. But yeah, hi, everybody.
So we brought someone new, and now we're gonna be updating you guys on our little always like apparently after every episode little hiatus that we always have and what we've been doing in the time being. So Jessica, you wanna start?
Sure. Okay, so we've been gone for a cool minute. Not because I've been depressed, which is kind of that a little bit, just a little bit, but I've also been busy with school. It's very, very hectic because we're almost ending this semester, and honestly, I don't know how the fuck I'm surviving, but I'm surviving. And then it just hit me that I'm a fucking junior in college, and that's scary because low key it doesn't feel like 3 years, but it is. It's been 3 years that I've been in college already, so that's kind of scary. And then apart from school and stuff, haven't done much but buy merch. I bought so much merch. I am in financial debt. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not in debt, but
Not yet?
it's been not yet. But it's definitely been hurting my wallet. Like I'm like, oh, it's freaking painful. But you know what? It's worth it. It gives me happiness, so that's fine.
Mm.
And apart
Financial
from
therapy.
literally financial therapy, there it is. I forgot what it was called. Whoops. And then apart from that, I've been reading poetry. And like low key, that shit makes me cry, bro. I'm like, oh my god. I'm just a simp, okay? I'm just a simp. Or I'll be hearing like these
No.
like sensitive ass topics about like, I don't know, it'd be like this dumbest stuff and I'll be like, I felt that, I'll be crying and shit. And the most dramatic thing that happened to me during this small hiatus is that I cannot see Minyungi. Low-key, I was so fucking depressed that whole week because the tickets were like $1,000, and I remember being at my school in the library, and I saw a ticket available, and I was like, I clicked on it so fast, and it was like in my cart, and it was like $1,800, and I was like,
Only.
only, and I
Only.
was like, am I gonna buy this? Am I gonna risk this much money? And I was there for like the 10 minutes because I think it's like a 15-minute queue. And I was just there like debating. I was like, oh, should I put my card info or not? I didn't because I was like, you know what? No, I can't do this. I love him too much, but I cannot do that, bruh. But yeah, it was lucky, like very stressful situation. But that's my updates. It's not that much.
It's a lot more.
Okay. Yeah.
And wow, well, college is a bitch, and I could you to support that because I had switched schools. I'm pretty sure I talked about it. Well, I don't remember. If I didn't, I did. If I did, I did. I switched schools because because I'm be real. I kind of know what the fuck I want to do with my life, but I still don't know what the fuck I want to do with my life, and I don't want my decision to cost me like thousands of dollars because I am an indecisive ass. So I went to like a community college. It's like right, and then so I'm in the new school. Uh, I mean, it's not like it's new. I've been there. My siblings have been there too, like before. So it's not like I know everything. But yeah, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's definitely different. Like I talked about this with my mom. Like for like I was calling like resources for like Cal Poly where I used to be, and like I'm not gonna lie, they were kind of an ass sometimes. I know it's not like the school before I get like defamation. It's not the school, but the people that I talk to, like they besides the ones who were in the like the counselings for like mental health, everyone seemed kind of like an ass. when I talk to them. Yeah, and then when I would call the community college or like Mount Sac, when I would actually call them for like help because I needed help picking my classes because I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do, I actually felt like cared about for a second. Like I felt like they actually wanted to see me like progress for a second, like the reassurance. And I even made jokes. And this guy that I was talking to, we made a joke about ethnic studies, and it could have been like questionable. Like it's
Oh
because
my.
he was like, they're all the ethnic classes are the same. It's just with a different title. They're really lazy. And he laughed, and I laughed, and it was kind of awkward. But it made me felt like they actually do care for like a degree. So I feel happier where I am now. But besides I besides that, um, so because of like all the AP exams that I pass, my college experience isn't like the hardest right now because I get to like chill for a bit because like because I can because the credits because like I have sophomore credits because I can, yeah, because I have like 30 college credit or like 34.
Mm.
I had like what was it? I had like 28 when I entered Cal Poly. And then when I finish the classes, I have like 30 something. I forgot. So I'm a sophomore at like my second semester of college. So I'm cool as fuck. But, but like what I like about it is that I can actually take classes that like I actually liked or slash need. Like I was gonna take an abnormal psychology class. I got waitlisted. They never put me on it. So I'm kind of sad about it. But
Oh.
yeah, I feel like less stress with school overall. And I feel a little bit happier. I mean, when it comes to academically, I'm still suffering, but it's happier. I like Mount Sag. I like it's cool. But the one thing I don't like is statistics. And I'm not gonna say the description I have here, but it definitely makes me want to Kurt Cobain myself like so bad every night.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
it's like it's like four assignments due the same day, and then sometimes it's five with an exam that's like worth I forgot what percentage of our grade, like all in the same day. And me being a procrastinating ass, I don't do everything till like the last day. So I'm just like, well, shit. But it's been okay because the group that he assigned us with, everyone actually shows up and actually tries. It's like two other people. They're really cool, and I like them because they're cool and they help me carry my ass in work when I don't understand. So, besides more personal things, school is alright. School is alright. I'm doing kind of okay. Better than before. That's my update. What about you, Janet? Introduce yourself,
Well,
actually.
Yes.
Actually, I
actually, I
forgot no one
should.
knows you.
Yeah, so I'm Janet, and well, in high school, I was an underclassman, and Christian and Jessica are older than me by a few years. I think Christian is only older by a few months, but that's
Yeah.
besides the point. Currently, I'm a senior at blank high school. Insert high school name here. So yeah, I'll talk about like my senior life. So I don't. I expected a lot. Like I expected something different from my senior year. I don't know, like everything leading up to that point, I was just first semester. It's gonna be laid back. I'm not gonna be doing much. I've done everything that I had planned, and I was like, it's gonna be a laid back year. But leading up to like I don't know. I guess I broke up with my partner for that we've been dating for like 2 years. I kind of blame myself for it. It was my fault. I wasn't in the right place, and I don't blame them for anything. Like, yeah, I mean, I chose not to reach out after breaking up with them. I just like I can't do this to them anymore because I kept putting them through the same thing over and over again. And I didn't think it was fair for them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. And you know that thing where like you break up with someone and suddenly you're on the market again, and I'm not gonna call them men. I'm gonna call them boys. The guys around you just see you as a new target. Like they see you as like I guess fresh meat. And yeah, a really I wouldn't say close friend, but I had a friend that we'd been friends for years, and I guess she took an interest in me.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest okay, I wouldn't say biggest mistake of my life, but
Oh,
Oh shit.
I
I
wonder what
wouldn't
it was. Alright, go
They
on.
pop off.
just I gave him a shot, and I regret it because I knew it wasn't gonna work, and I initially told him that, hey, this we're not gonna be able to cut it out. Like this is not gonna work, man. But like he's like, give me a chance, you know. And I was
Oh
like,
my
okay, I
Watch
guess.
it.
gosh.
Watch it. Watch this, Riz. Please, please, please.
Oh,
Dude,
I need that, bro.
and I was like, okay, and I gave him a shot. Didn't work, like I said. Funny enough, it was supposed to be a mutual breakup, but honestly, it felt more like he was breaking up with me, which I left me really confused, honestly, bro. Like, how are you gonna be chasing a relationship and like once you got it, once everything's all good, you decide to break it off? I mean, he was towards like the ending of it, like he wasn't as open as he used to be, so I figured maybe there was something going on in the background that I didn't know of. So I didn't completely blame him, but still, it left my feelings like this was like that, exactly like
Yeah.
that. I was like, I felt no closure. I felt no explanation. It felt like half of the time he was just using me. He just wanted like a fake relationship. And I expressed this to Christian like a long time ago because I was so confused about it. But I guess time heals everything. I'm over it now. But all I gotta say is that screwed up my senior year so much because it went from like the path I originally had to like a bunch of different little side quests, and I was like, oh, I want to do this. We'll do whatever. I know how to drive now, so I'm happy to.
Man.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
I got.
right.
I feel like so much like more free. I can go wherever I want and everything. Just gas, but it's fine.
Oh, for real.
I started working. I think towards the end of December, and I just recently like I wouldn't say quit my job, but like I'd left, and I'm gonna be looking for a new job. The work environment wasn't bad. It's looking pretty easy. It was easy as hell, man. Just do whatever they tell you to do. Talk to customers. Be nice. Be chill. Take your breaks on time. You know. Clock in, clock out. Easy. But I got bored of it. You know, just like I'm done here. So yeah. What else? Oh yeah. So at our school we do this little thing where well we have this program. It used to be called music enrichment, but now I guess it's called rock and roll. I funny enough, I switched over to that class because of this guy, the guy I was talking about, the friend that found an interest in me. I switched over to that class for him, and now I see him every day.
Oh,
I
bud.
don't have nothing against him, but he's cool. He's cool.
Okay.
He plays the guitar very well. Like props to him. He has the skills, and he has the vibe. It's just props to him. I used to
Rizzo.
play guitar, but I switched out to drums because I joined that class primarily to play the drums. They didn't let me. I was like, I know how to play the guitar, and they're like, Ike, you're on, and they put me on a band, and yeah, now I'm on the drum kit, and I'm not the best drummer. I'm doing all right, but I enjoy it. So yeah. So yeah. Is college decisions. I'm kind of disappointed. Leading up to what is college admissions and everything, I had thought I'd done everything right. I followed every tip, every advice I had received from a counselor or like academical advisor. And once I got those rejection letters, like they started like coming in, I was shocked. I didn't know what to do because it felt like everything leading up to that point was a waste of my time. It wasn't worth it. Like everything I did wasn't good enough. I didn't make the cut. And it left me kind of, I wouldn't say broken, that's too far. I would just say unnerved, I guess. I felt, whoa, what happened? What was it? What did I do wrong? Was it my essays? Were they my was my GPA too low? Was it because I failed calculus? I didn't fail it, but I failed the AP test. Well, like what was it? But that's how I felt like immediately getting those letters, and I didn't know what to do with it. And I remember being like really sad about it the day I I got the letters. Like it was hit after hit, like blow after blow, bro. And it really sucked. But I don't know. I guess a conversation I had with someone, and it kind of like it made me not feel better, but kind of like think about it differently. That it wasn't really a waste of time because like leading like those small like interactions or activities I did led me to become the person I am. And I know it's like cringy and like, oh, Jenny, what are you doing? And it sounds a bit cheesy, but I I can't say it was completely a waste of time because then I'll be undermining all the experiences I've had, and I wouldn't be acknowledging what my parents did to get us where we're at and how far we've gotten.
Mm-hmm.
So, all I gotta say is, thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, now I'm officially committed to UC Santa Barbara. Well, not yet. I'm gonna go visit the campus on April 15th, I think. Yeah, and I'm gonna see if it's the right place for me because this is the only UC I got into.
Yeah, go on.
But yeah, so we'll see where I end up. Doesn't big school or small school. I have to decide whether I want a really big environment, which I'm not used to, or a small environment where I'm more comfortable in. But yeah, guys, that's my senior year. I want to know that. How long was that, guys?
That was like
I wouldn't know, but it
that's
doesn't
like
matter.
I think that was like 10 minutes, but that's perfect. And I mean,
That
Janet,
was
like
not 10 minutes, was it?
I think it was. I don't...
It's
My
longer
bad.
in your head. It's longer in your head, probably.
Oh, my bad, G.
No, you're fine,
That's
but
good. That's
it
a
does.
good
It
update.
does. It gives good advice because right now most people like even if
Yeah.
it's not just seniors, it's just transfer people who ever like.
Mhm.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I was the same as Janet. I said fuck. Well, I'd say it. She can't. She's gonna UCs. I said like fuck UCI because that was. But because like I personally kind of wanted to go there, but then again, the bad thing about my senior year is that I didn't give a fuck where I ended up, which ended up fucking me later. But I still it hurts the pride. Even if you weren't gonna go, it hurts the pride.
Yeah.
So, like
Because
getting
you worked
rejected.
so much for that, and just to get an NO.
Yeah,
That's
you
Oh,
know,
funny.
I like I was telling Christian because I feel like we all went through this, um,
Mhm.
and like I was telling the counselors like, oh, because she called in because I guess for graduation that year, because it was over Zoom, right, or like the presentation or whatever. She's like, oh yeah, what school are you going to? And I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to Mount Sag, and she's like, Mount Sag. She gave me like a full ass rant, like saying like. You like, why are you going to Mount Sag? Like, you're not gonna go anywhere in life. And I was just over the phone, like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, didn't you go to fucking community
Yeah.
college? And I was just there,
Mhm.
like, sitting on over the phone, like, what the fuck? And I mean, my brother, like, pushed me. He's like, no, like, you'll go because we don't have money. And I was like, you're right, you're right. So I started going, and I freaking graduated with, like, 2 associate's degrees. Which,
Mhm.
because of, the, like, Mount Tech people, like, they were really helpful. Like, you know what? You can do two. Like, you just need to take this extra class, and you're good to go. And I did, and I got 2 associate's degree. Which is kind of cool, you know?
Yeah, and oh my God, I know the counselor, and she's really helpful towards me, but some of her actions are very questionable, and yeah, she's very hypocritical. Like at our school, she knows that most of the students in our class, well, the graduating class, don't have the stats to enter immediately into a Cal State or UC. So she's sending them to Mount Sag, talking really highly about them, but it's like actions speak louder than words, right? Because she's out here telling you, Jessica, to not go to Mount Sac because you're like not gonna be anyone in life. I'm like, yeah, it's just. I ain't said nothing though. I ain't said nothing.
I said nothing. No, but yeah, it's I get it because like um there's just like always this negative connotation. I don't know. I haven't taken an English class in about like it's only gonna be a year because I tested out of it. Uh, like it's like there's such a negative view on it. Like, bruh, the reality of the situation and the social economic situation, we broke as fuck. It really be that simple. And I think it's funny because like where was I gonna go with that? I know like most of the people like in my classes, they're like they keep telling me they're like, oh, I kind of fucked up, but I came back, and this could be my gateway. Like the hope those people have, and just to like hear like Jessica said, like them dissing, like they're not gonna be anyone. It's just like what the fuck. regardless, regardless though. Uh, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that.
crazy,
You're,
yeah, man.
no,
You got this,
yeah,
Janet.
yeah,
Yeah,
We'll
whatever you
Janet.
see.
choose, you got it.
If
And
you guys
like,
invite me back on, like, I don't know, 6 months from now,
an
I'll give you
update.
an update
Yes, for
Just
sure.
tell
on
me.
You got
how I'm
this.
doing.
If there's a little memorial service, is like there's a picture of Janet entering the entering the gates of heaven, like the
Shut
fucking
the
meme pictures.
fuck up.
We
Oh
all
my
we all know what I
goodness. Yeah.
with Harambe in the background.
Oh
Okay,
my.
but this goes out to like all the seniors who didn't get into their dream school and let some acceptance letters be like the like be the determining value like of their life. Like don't okay, just what it is, and just remember that rejection is redirection.
Wow, so inspirational. I think that's the the same quote they put on my calendar. For real, for real. Anyways,
Fucking.
I'm just
All I
kidding. I'm
gotta
just kidding.
say
But
is you guys got this. I know it seems scary now just because it's like a new step in life. Because I remember I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like I'm
oh
already
God,
done with like a schedule, and all of a sudden I'm going into this fucking real world. But you got this, and
Mm-hmm.
if you didn't get into your school, I feel like you pursue whatever you want to pursue, or do something with your life. Like don't be like a bum. Like do something with your life that you enjoy doing.
that
Like
really be the
if
bare
you
minimum,
if you
huh?
want to work, go and work. If you want to go to school, continue going to school.
Yes.
And like just get your shit
Preach.
done, cuz and if not, and if you just lay around and later in life you're like, "Oh my god, I should have gone to school." It's not late. You can still go to fucking school. Like I had this
Mm-hmm.
like lady who was in her 60s who's taking the fucking classes and she's getting her shit done. Like you got time. And yeah, fuck, I forgot what it was. You got
No, for
this.
you.
There you go.
You're
I,
right. I
I
just
like
realized. I was like,
forgot.
my classmates are like in their late 20s. It really is never too late to start
Mm-hmm.
anything, like, or anywhere. And don't let pride be like the end of you, because like sure you might get accepted to like wherever the UC is, but like don't be like unrealistic about your financial situations, and don't
Mm-hmm.
think pride and what was it? Was it pride? Fuck. Prestige, like
Mm-hmm.
overweigh your decision. That's the word I was looking for. Because like the sad reality of like college is that not every degree is worth like a private college. Like I
Mm-hmm.
know this sounds like really, don't go to a fucking like what the fuck, don't go to a private Christian school for like 40K a year to get like an art degree.
Yeah, don't.
Don't.
Don't like,
That's hurting your wallet.
yeah, like realize this reality of your situation, and whether it be financial and other things that make like constitute like your life. Just make sure you're realistic, and when it comes to your decisions of well, that comes with everything in life. What do you want to do with life? But that's the only inspiration we're giving for this whole like that's it for our lives. You're all cut off now. You're all cut up.
That's.
It's not that crazy. Oh well, I guess we're on the topic of college, and we kind of covered that kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So Janet, how
Mm-hmm.
stressful were your college applications?
Oh my god. Like I said, like I felt like I was prepared. Like I had followed everything, my little rule book, and I was like, I'm in. I didn't make the cut, obviously. But it was different from what little freshman me expected. Like I feel like my genuine, actual, like full on, I could say that was a high school year was my freshman year, and even then, it's your freshman year. You're barely adjusting to what high school is like.
Mm-hmm.
Sophomore year, COVID hit. I feel horrible for the seniors who got their year cut off like completely. And I feel even worse for the juniors then that later became seniors because they completely missed out on a whole senior year. Like they didn't get any of the experience at all. Um, but like I said, it is what it is, and there's really nothing you can do about it. I mean, everyone was going through things during that time. So I can't really say much about my sophomore year besides Zoom classes, little black boxes, Wi-Fi, I guess. And for my junior year, everything was not normal, I guess. Or I didn't know what to expect, honestly, and it's just COVID restrictions, 6 feet apart, wear your mask, hand sanitizer here and there. And senior year, I don't know. I feel like a lot of underclassmen, even my class, don't have like class spirit or school spirit overall. Like we're really quiet, unbelievably quiet. There's no spirit at all. And I used to be in ASB, and even then, you could feel like the only people that did have this spirit, like the class spirit, the school spirit, was just the kids in ASB. Everyone else, nothing. Man.
It reminds me, you do bring a good point, but like, because we all came from the same high school, I think you said earlier, like, there really isn't like a high spirit. It's kind of like we're just there. And I can see how it progressively gets worse because I go back to grade the essays and educationally it's doing way worse.
Oh
And I can
shit.
see, and kids are just little shits. We all are in like some point of form, but it just like drastically gets worse, low key.
Yeah.
So yeah. What was it? Oh yeah, I was gonna say for the college apps, I feel like for me it's a lot different than you guys. You guys were kind of like on top of your college apps in some degree. I did my UC and Cal State ones all at the last second
Ouch.
because I didn't know where the fuck I wanted to go. As I've like kept saying, I like really don't like realistically I didn't know where I wanted to go, and I had so many other things going on in life. But it's funny because I did get accepted to like UC San Diego and then UCR with like what was it? With like the last day submission of my PIQs and everything. So it's kind of funny to me. Anyways, but yeah, so that's why I feel like my like college apps and stuff was like different from you guys. But that's because like I low key like I saw this meme where it's like why haven't you killed yourself yet or something like I forgot
Oh.
like age 14 to age 18.
Mm-hmm.
I low key I'm very pessimistic about like my life sometimes. I literally never imagined myself actually getting to this stage like realistically. So now that I'm here, which is why I caused my existential crisis along with a lot of other sad personal things, I'm like, well, I'm here and I didn't have a plan. Shit. But that's why I felt like mine was different.
Me too. Like it doesn't hit me. Like I was like when I was younger, I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be so hard for college and stuff. And I'm right now like, oh shit, like I graduate maybe next year if I have my shit
Maybe
together.
next year.
Yeah, because I'm not sure. I don't know. Like I don't know. They like it's weird how they like our counselor doesn't tell us how many classes we need left. He's like, okay, take this and this and this. And I'm looking at my like for biology because I'm a bio major, and it's like, oh yeah, I need to take like three more like biology classes, and maybe like one or two more extra like curricular classes. I'm done. I'm like, that's not possible. Like that doesn't seem like realistic.
Oh, it just keeps going and you don't even know where, huh? You're like shit.
Exactly. I'm like, hold up, and then I'm like, oh my god, do I do grad school? Oh my gosh, it's crazy. I didn't imagine I would be in this position, especially with like COVID happening. It kind of like stunned me. So I'm just like, oh my god, it's just like regular life, and I'm like, hold on, it just fucking boom hit me, and I was like, whoa.
Life is too much. Oh god. regardless.
Exactly.
Regardless. But um yeah, but live your life, guys. Have a plan. Don't be like me. The other piece of advice. But talking about life, life does move kind of fast. And talking about fast, it's been it's been a year since we started doing these. Since Jessica told me, "Hey Christian, do you want to you want to do a podcast?" And I was
Literally.
like, "Fuck it." That's the conversation. It's like for verbatim, bro. That's the conversation. You want to do a podcast? And I was just like, all right. And here we are, a year later, and with a couple of more views than I thought we would have
Same.
ever.
Yeah, I'm very surprised.
Yeah, like our little vlog got like 200, and in the start when like everyone was supporting us, we got like almost 200 too. And that's way I low key thought these were gonna be like in the tens,
Me
like in the
too.
five.
Me too. Like 10s, 15s, and I'm like, hold on, there's people listening. I'm like, whoa. So thank you very much. We do have like videos planned, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah,
Um,
we were gonna plan more stuff. It's just as you can see, life kind of gets in the way of everything.
yeah,
So it'll be coming though. It'll be coming.
yeah. So thank you again.
Cute. We love you, kind of, maybe. I mean, if you're pretty, I love you. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
you should eat your shit up, man.
Man, all right, fine.
On to oh shit. On to some topics. And even though Janet told you shut up, you need to explain the next topic, Christian, because honestly,
Ah,
I don't know what the fuck happened. So go off.
no, fuck you, good. Oh god, no, I'm just kidding. I love you guys, kind of. So, you might have heard on the news, or mostly TikTok, because it's where it's censored around, even though it's funny. Like the TikTok getting banned, being thrown around all over the fucking news and everything. Oh my god, TikTok, everything, right? So like, if you don't know, there's this bill being implemented in, I think on a federal level, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
If
Yeah, it's
I'm,
federal.
oh
yeah,
shit.
it's a federal on a federal level where it's like TikTok is the headlines will say TikTok is getting banned, but what it's more like specifically about, if you actually read the in depth, is like it's funny because like there's a lot of terminology, like random ass like so basically it's not like they're gonna TikTok is never mentioned in the bill. Like it's never mentioned in any of the government documents.
What the?
But it was targeted in most it was targeted a lot because money. It literally is money from other social media companies and other companies that like fuck, what is it called, lobby, there you go, lobby representatives. And if you don't know what lobby is, it's literally giving money to your representative, giving corporations giving money to representatives such as senators, representatives of the house type stuff, in order to buy their vote legally, by the way, this is all the kind of legal. So they do that.
Oh.
So that's why they started most notably, I'm pretty sure Meta, or what they fucking stupid ass name, Facebook. Oh wait, don't they own? No, right, that's Google. Yeah. So Meta gave a bunch of money, lobbying money, mostly to the representatives that were dissing on TikTok, and like the whole thing was it's just finance, corporate greed. But anyways, so if you actually watch like the before I go on to what's actually on, if you actually watch the videos of them like interrogating, it is the most stupid boomer shit I have ever seen. Does TikTok connect to your Wi-Fi? Well, no shit, it does.
Bruh.
Like,
It's on your
my God.
phone.
yeah, like it was the most boomer stuff. Is TikTok controlled by well, TikTok is not controlled by the Chinese government per se, and it does not actually give your personal data. It probably sells your like advertisement type stuff, but it doesn't like take your photograph and like keep it in a database, because that's just bad business. Not because it's morally wrong. It's just that if they ever got found out, they would lose money. But yeah. So anyway, the bill specifically, it talks about I didn't I read it, but I didn't read like everything. But mostly what the bill states is that the U.S. The Secretary of Commerce, which is trade, I'm pretty sure. Wait, uh, uh, source me. Secretary of Anyways, so the Secretary of Commerce can pretty much declare a cyber war against any country it finds as a threat. Not going to, and a cyber war basically means they like cut off every access to it from that country, like the internet and stuff like that, from like the US domains. So they can do that. And they don't need the approval of Congress to do it.
Oh.
They could just kind of do it if they seem it fit, if it seems like a threat to the US.
Oh shit.
So yeah. So with everything being so politically like, I can't even say it's politically aligned because like I hate conservatives. If you're a conservative listening, keep quiet yourself. No, I'm just kidding. Someone's gonna have to censor that. But so it becomes like a very like, it overpasses the power of Congress, which is like, it leads to exploitation and leads to more like corruption in some form or aspect. So yeah, this is bad. Vote for tell your representatives, if any of you, well, mostly those who are 18, tell your representatives to not vote in this bill, because this is terrible. This is like such a bad thing. There's so many terrible like government things going on nowadays, like with transgenders and everything, like the denying their rights and this.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's so fucking stupid. So
bad.
stay well informed, guys, please. And that's my little rant, because y'all told me to shut the fuck up, and now I will not. So yeah.
Oh my God, Christian, you're so petty. Oh, but yeah, like I wanted to like add on to what Christian said. Like, I didn't read the bill, as just little videos I've seen, and yeah, the congressional like hearing, like oh my god, I'm impressed at the CEO for TikTok. Oh, he was so calm. I could never. The way they were asking the
Oh
questions,
yeah.
they were so disrespectful to him, and I was astounded. Like I was like, so these are the people in charge of us. Like in charge, I was, I was so embarrassed. Like really, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm moving to
like
Canada, guys.
I noticed that it's only like old people like complaining about TikTok, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck? Like, I don't know. I just find it so weird. I'm like, you guys need to chill. Like, stay on Facebook or something. Like, you don't gotta go to fucking TikTok. Like, I don't know. I was
Wait.
just like, it's just old people just complaining. I mean, that's all they fucking do nowadays. But like,
Oh god.
seriously, like, why would you take it to this fucking level? Like, oh my gosh, it's too much.
Wait, I think the funniest moment of that whole thing was like two things. It was one when they showed the video of like a gun.
Oh my god, that
Oh.
video! And I think it
That
was the
should,
Florida representative there that was in charge of like the committee chair, and oh my gosh, she said something, and then the TikTok CEO was like, "Chair, can I respond, please?" And she was like, "I yield my time," and like put everything away. Like she didn't even let him respond. She asked him a question and then proceeded to not let him respond. What? Like
I'm
that's
sorry to,
courtesy, woman. I'm sorry, you know, like woman supports woman, but girl,
Chill,
girl,
right? Like, oh my goodness.
nah.
honestly, yes. I was
It makes you
yes.
makes me realize that the debates we did in high school are not that far off of being unrealistic of the rudeness that people will demonstrate to each other and type of things. But
Oh my god.
the other funny thing was, I forgot what representative said it, but they were like, why is the TikTok feed showing me skimpily dressed like underage women? Or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you realize that it's tied to an algorithm of things that you personally like,
Oh,
it's
exposed his ass.
it's kind of like I'm gonna go the safe route and assume that he personally liked them for the point of the Senate hearing or the hearing, rather than that was his personal TikTok account. Because what the fuck? But yeah, it's just boomers being boomers, and this is why
Yeah.
you don't vote for old people that are over like 60 or 7 or over 70.
Honestly.
Yep.
It's
Um, and then there's this okay, I'm gonna go off script here, and I don't know, maybe Jessica could edit this in case we say something wrong or anything like that. But like, in Mississippi, I think they're like trying to like get the Jim Crow laws to come back or something like that. Like they're trying to pass a bill for it, and like I know like in the Mississippi State House, it passed like the House bill, and I don't know. To me, that's crazy. Like with like Roe versus Wade, now the Jim Crow laws, it almost feels like we're going backwards instead of going forwards, and it's so crazy to me. Like, I don't know, like what America's doing, but yeah,
No, yeah, I
to
get
me
it.
I don't know.
to me it doesn't surprise me, bro. It's Mississippi. Like
Yeah.
they're literally the most. All right, there's like three most racist states. It's Mississippi, Alabama, and I think Louisiana. Texas is just like anti-immigrant. They're just stupid. And but besides the point, I hate Texas. Unless you're a Democrat for Texas, heart. But like if you're anyone else. But so yeah, I remember Janet. You sent me the TikTok about it, and I don't think they're like. I think clickbait type stuff. I don't think they're necessarily bringing back Jim Crow laws. They're just trying to discriminate against
Mm-hmm.
African Americans. Like it's not gonna be like you can't like eat here, but yeah, I just looked at I was looking at a source right now, and it's just it's funny because like every Republican senator will always be like it's not racial.
And it's
And
fucking
then it is.
racial. Oh my, yeah.
Oh my god, guys. No, guys, but it's not woke. Come on, guys. Please. Woke is such a stupid fucking word. Like, irrelevant. Woke is such a stupid. Just say you were racist. There's no such thing as wokeness. It's just progression in a society. And you saying that it's woke is the most stupid. There's a black actor instead of a white one. Oh my god, it's woke. It's the stupidest shit. Like, I'm sorry. This is like I'm not gonna ask my brother because my brother doesn't know politics as well. But sometimes I do argue with him about certain things, and it's like it reminds me that if people aren't educated, they make stupid assumptions.
Yeah.
And it's please read an article that is not Fox News. But talking back about this. So apparently, I don't I don't know what this.
Oh yeah, okay. I was saying something right now. Sorry, it's because I was listening to anything. But going back to the what Janet was saying, like I feel like once they like were trying or they got like not in California, you know how Roe versus Wade, the whole like
Mhm.
reproductive rights and shit. I feel like after that happened, I kind of just started like, cause I used to like kind of be like, oh, like politics. Like I was like, fuck, I don't know how to like get to that topic, cause depending on what people around me would like say, I was scared more of being judged. But now I'm just like, fuck no, like. I kind of have arguments with my brother and like about like certain like shit, and I'm like, at
Mm-hmm.
this point, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you can vote for that, but I'm not, cause I'm gonna be fucking alive. I'm sorry. Like, you're gonna be fucking dead, like soon for me, and like, I don't want my kids and like, my fucking kids to like suffer with these fucking outcomes because old people were fucking voting for it. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck that shit. Like, I'm gonna just vote whatever I think is right in my opinion and my morals, cause I don't want to fucking ruin my kids' like life.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, these people who are running right now are gonna fucking die and they're gonna get off this fucking pedestal or whatever the fuck. And they're gonna be replaced by other people who are gonna have a harder time, like fixing their stupid ass decisions because, they're fucking old and they have like these old mindsets and shit. So, yeah, it stressed me out. And I'm sorry, going back to like what I put what the fuck is going on with, with the United States. It's because lot of shit has been happening. A lot of same shit we always hear, school shootings and like I don't know, it just shocked me because like at one point I guess there's like nothing, at least I didn't hear about anything going on, and all of a sudden there's like shootings back to back, so it just shocked me
Oh
a
my
bit.
god.
Oh.
Oh God.
I was like,
But
oh, what the
no, but yeah, there's definitely like an increase of like dramatic events, like
mm-hmm.
actually like events like the stupidest and the saddest things are happening, and it's like as a society, it's not just in America. There's a lot of other shit, but yeah, a good majority of it is in America, and it's just like it's terrifying to think about this as our future and that
Mm.
it can only get worse,
Yeah.
like realistically. And I know this is kind of cutting you off, just but going back, I actually read the bit like what it's about, Janet. So basically, um,
Mm-hmm.
what they're doing in Mississippi is that they're making a new district in the capital city of like well, capital of Mississippi, which is Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
And basically they make that new district, but it's mostly including all the white neighborhoods,
Oh
like
shit.
all of the majority of the white
Oh
neighborhoods,
shit.
and they're getting a new like kind of
Segregation, guys.
they're getting a new like police force from the capital that specifically guards these parts.
Oh
And
shit.
then they're
That's
handpicking
some
new judge.
dystopian shit, man.
Hello
They're
racist.
handpicking judge from the white conservative chief justice gets to handpick the judges for this, which obviously it's gonna be like two white Republican judges. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's bad. Yeah, it's bad.
That's
That,
even
yeah.
worse. Fuck.
And what the problem with this is that if this bill gets passed, there's other states that are gonna follow suit. I know for sure. Like they're gonna be like, oh shit, Mississippi? Yo, let me just copy
Shit,
and
let me
paste.
do it.
Hey yo, let me copy that real quick, huh? Oh
Uh,
my gosh.
and that's,
You live in the South, move
I
out.
pray they don't. Like, please. Yeah, I'm telling you, like the fucking America is going backwards, freaking backwards. Even like our economy is doing that, bro. Like,
Oh yeah.
and like, yeah, we're declining. Like, oh,
It kind of makes sense though if you look at the what is it, the economic and geopolitical like side of it, like um I think like the worst about it, like, because I remember from my ethnic and politics class is that like we're having two very extreme, like, clashes of ideologies, I guess you could say, because like they said that like this mostly started with like the start of like president, like when Obama was president, because like
Mm-hmm.
every white person now all of a sudden feels threatened. And like I know, like I'm just saying white people in general. Not everyone thinks about this, like, but like in like in a sociological like sense, you don't feel represented if the person in power isn't the same color as you, isn't the same type as you. So like, this allows like extremist ideologies and be like, no, but I need a white president. I need someone who accurately represents me.
Mm-hmm.
And then and then they're like we have the like Trump, which is like pretty much what every like racist Southern like white person or like every like discriminatory person is thinking like, yeah, we need someone who believes in the same shit as we do. And now we have like the two most extremes: the first black president and like
The more
racist
hardcore
rapist.
racist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So like now it's just like a conflict of ideologies, and like theoretically it should get better if, because like society is kind of like on a squiggly line. Like there's always gonna be extremes, but it usually goes down to the
Yeah.
middle.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, let's just hope it does. If not, I'm gonna have to start advocating for riots. But yeah, America's wacky. I love our country's $1 trillion military budget, but I hate all our representatives. They're all terrible in their own degrees. We need ones that accurately represent us, so to make sure to go vote when you can.
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like it. A lot of people are gonna vote. Like I feel like our generation and like your guys' generation are gonna want to vote because you guys are like
Mhm.
witnessing this, and you guys feel like especially like younger kids. I feel like they're more willing to vote once you are, you know.
Kids are dumb as fuck though. like my biggest red flag in a person is that if they don't care about any like sorts of politics.
Mm-hmm.
Because biggest red flag like the century. Like
Oh
how do
shit!
you
I think I'm
not care about
100%
things
that.
that impact your life,
Yeah.
whether you know or not? And it's like, don't live like a fucking idiot. You're gonna die like an idiot, you know?
Yeah, like, I
Uh,
mean, it's not that you also have to like care and know everything that's going on,
Yep.
like in
yeah.
different states, but at least know what's going on around in your area, or at least
In your
for
state.
like
Yeah.
your representative, at least, just know some of the basics, okay? Like, it don't hurt. It don't hurt. Just go on Google and be like, what's going on in so and so area you live in? Just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it could
That's a
feel
good
like a
start.
waste of time at the moment, but in the long run, it's gonna be worth it. Trust.
Be
Mm-hmm.
educated. Oh wait. I know this is like now and be like Janet, be like off script, but like Trump is supposed to be indicted, like
Or
or actually supposed to be tried. The sad realism the realism that we need to all realize, nothing's gonna happen to him. Our social
Yeah.
political like economics, I'm gonna say all the fancy words. Like really our politics and the way our laws is instituted in like America, the rich and wealthy do not suffer anything. Like
they get a
Yeah.
slap
this
on the wrist, and that's it.
like the most I think from the crimes from what I saw is like the most he could get is like a fine that we know he's never gonna pay because this bitch doesn't even pay his taxes,
Sis.
and
Yeah.
they're probably gonna make him do community service. And you really think that man? You really
He's
think he's
gonna do
gonna do
that.
the man who said, "If my daughter wasn't my daughter, I'd grab her by the pussy." You really think?
Oh
You
my
really think this man
goodness.
is gonna do community service?
Bro, he's
No.
gonna be making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the old people.
No, I feel like he's too untouchable. Like, I don't know. I feel like this is just to make
Yeah.
him relevant. I don't know. Yeah,
No,
I
it's
don't think
because
anything's gonna happen to him.
Oh my
He's
god.
such an extreme figure. He's like a god to every
Mhm.
little racist Southern man. Oh my god,
Exactly.
he understands me. No, he doesn't. He wants your money. And it's the
Yeah.
stupidest thing because the reason I get so pissed off about it is because I argue with people on Instagram. The worst place to start an argument
Oh, yeah,
about the
you told me.
politics.
Surprised it's not Twitter.
Oh, yeah,
No,
Twitter's worse, though.
Twitter's
Don't go
Twitter's
there.
death.
Don't go.
Twitter is like someone nuked somewhere. Like it's the apocalypse in Twitter. You're never gonna get a coherent person on Twitter. Everyone is a dipshit. But anyway, so yeah, I argue on Instagram, and the people are like, "Oh my god!" Like, I'm not okay. the weird thing about me is that I hate all forms of political affiliation. Like Democrats are fucking quirky. They only care about the issues if it gets them to vote, and then they'll take forever to actually do what they said. Example, abortion. They have been fighting for abortion, but yet when the House the House is controlled by mostly Democrats and a Democrat president, what do they do? Not
Nothing.
vote for
Nothing.
abortions to be enacted as law, which is why this is the consequence of us not holding our representatives accountable, because we didn't ratify it within laws, the Roe versus Wade got overturned, and now there's about fucking like 13 states where having abortion is like literally impossible. Well, realistically impossible.
Yeah.
And then I hate conservatives because they're fucking conservatives. Demons. They own up. The only thing I respect them is that they own up to their racism. Like, I don't know how you can walk in front of a bunch of people and be like, I hate Mexicans, and like with all your pride, with all your voice, and then go to sleep at night. I don't understand it. Anyways, what was I going with that?
Yeah. Wait.
I like-
I'm gonna go even further off script here, but I'm talking about problematic figures. Kanye West, man. Oh my god.
Oh, Kanye.
Yeah, dude. He was
Oh my god, dude. He's crazy.
the whole Jews issues. Like,
He's-
oh my god. Like when he was talking about Jews, and like I
Dude,
think
that
just
shit
a
was
few days
wild.
ago, he said that he likes Jews now because of
Oh.
a movie. Well, hold up, Kanye. Hold up, Kanye was. Hold up. Let me just.
Jonah Smith, isn't it? Or am I thinking of
Yeah,
someone else?
yeah, you know exactly.
Yeah, bruh.
Movie,
You watched
Jonah Hill.
with Jonah Hill, yeah.
Dude, and I quote, watching Jonah Hill in 21 Jump Street made me like Jewish people again.
No.
He wrote,
Yeah, on
yeah.
his Instagram post, right?
Yes. It's unbelievable. I was like,
We need to send Jonah Hills to 1940, bro. He gotta stop the funny mustache, man.
No.
He's gotta stop, bro.
Oh.
He'll save millions. He'll save millions.
Jesus.
There is no way.
He's
There is
crazy.
no way Kanye is not A, like mentally something, or B, he did it on purpose. There's no way. You cannot convince me
Dude,
that a person
I
does that
swear,
by accident.
he does the most outlandish shit just to stay fucking relevant. Like, yeah. And then the people that come to his defense is just, he made
I was
graduation.
about to say that. He made graduation. Shit's a banger.
Oh
Don't
my
get me
God.
wrong, it's good. Like, really separate the art from the artist. I don't know, man. You tell me.
It's too difficult at this point. Especially
Yeah,
with
with
him.
Kanye?
Yeah. Especially with Kanye. I'm like, oh, I don't know.
I sometimes just click on graduation just every now and then though. Occasionally.
I think this is the best example with Kanye is that like minorities can be anti-Semitic and racist. I'm just saying, just like on the
That's a
political
perfect
topic.
example, huh?
Perfect example, yeah. You can be racist. It's not reverse racism. It's just discrimination and racism. Reverse racism as a word doesn't exist. It's fucking stupid. It's white people trying to make an excuse.
It cannot
Or-
happen. It can never
You're just either
happen.
racist or you're not. Like,
Yeah.
anyways, off the side of the cliff note. Anyways, so
Alright,
talking
back to
about
back.
music.
Talking about
talking about
bangers.
music.
I rose from the dead.
How so? How so?
Cause Miss Lana de Rey released her fucking album. Did you know there's a I can't even say the title of it because it's long. But she released her music on March 24th. As you can tell, it's April, you know? It's been a
Oof.
good minute, you know? It's like a few weeks. But that shit slaps. Low-key, it made me a little depressed because those songs just, you know, hit different. Some of them are lovey songs and, you know, hits the heart. And I'm just like, fuck, you know? Woo. Got me in sip mode. But overall, it's a good album. It's what I needed, for real.
As it said, as she said while she posted on her Instagram that she's crying to it or something.
Oh, yeah. I posted it because that shit got me emotional, bro. But it's a good album. I really like it. It's really good. Go listen to it.
Or just say you did to get some alt bitches like I did. Like I
Oh
told
yeah,
Jessica
tell them
this
what
earlier.
happened.
I was going to buy one of my friends a gift, and there was some girl. There was like two girls looking at the Lana de Rey the new album, and I was like, damn, I really love the new album, and they just looked at me. It was the funniest shit. It did not get me Riz.
Poser.
It didn't
Yeah, I was
work.
gonna tell you that you didn't get shit, man.
I was just saying it jokingly. I mean, I wasn't trying or whatever. No, I'm just kidding. But it was just funny
The
because he
fact that
just
he
looked at
tried
me.
though, Jesus.
Listen. Anyways, I can't justify it. I'm sorry, but yeah, just pose it if you want to go down there, the route. Anyways,
Oh no. He's glitching.
shut up. I told you I'm on 2 brain cells this session. Stats fried my mind. As I said earlier, I hate stats, and I have like 5 assignments to do today.
Oh shit.
I'm like on crack. Not actually, YouTube. I'm not on crack. I'm too poor for it. But yeah. Anyways,
Facts. Me too though. Anyways. What else there?
Legit.
Oh yeah. Another thing I was crying about. The Cure was going on tour, and
Oh my god.
so I listened to Lana, right? And all of a sudden I was like, oh my god, this is giving me like, I don't know, sad, like happy music. And I associate that with The Cure because their music is like sometimes sad and happy. It's a love-hate relationship, right? And I was like, oh my gosh. I went on like Ticketmaster or whatever. All his fucking concert went like sold out. I was like low-key depressed as well. And like I heard the tickets were kind of cheap too. Like he was lowering it down like by like, because originally he wanted them like not super cheap, but cheap enough for people to get. But then Ticketmaster, being these dumb assholes, always uprising tickets, secretly added like fees, and then like
these would double like the ticket or some shit.
yeah,
Some stupid
and
shit,
then
right?
the Cure was like, oh my gosh, like the band was like, oh my gosh, like I'll give everybody back $20 at least, because he made a deal with
yeah, I heard about
Ticketmaster.
that.
And I was like, oh my god, you a king. But I'm not going to the concert, so I'm still fucking depressed, But I was like, god damn, I love you so much. Like he's a real one for that.
Tickets are just harder to get nowadays. Like,
Yeah.
who did I try to? They're like so expensive. They're hard to get, and they're expensive because even if you could even if you were like in line or whatever, the fucking tickets are like for super popular bands are like over $100
Yeah.
each. Like, and it's so fucking stupid.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there's sometimes they're in like shitty parts of town too, or not like cities, like and it's fucking insane. Like it's be rich, I guess. Anyways, so Janet,
Yeah.
so since Jessica brought out a new album, none of my music has came out with a new album, so I'm crying because the last one I actually cared about was Panic, and now they're not here. Anyways, so so Janet, you said new album. Well, who released? Who dropped?
Okay, Tyler the Creator, right. So
Mm.
he I guess I would say drop or but yeah, Call Me If You Get Lost. That's a new album. And it's called Estate Cell, and it just has a lot of songs that would have dropped with other albums, but he didn't release them because he didn't think they were good enough, or they didn't make the cut. And I just want to talk about one song on there, okay? Sorry, Not Sorry. The music video is so good. Like, if you guys haven't watched it, I'd say go watch it. It's like, the lyrics, and I mean, the attention to the detail was so good. Like, especially that he had like his different personas in the background representing all of his albums with the clothing he's wearing. It's just the detail to it was impressive. I was, you could obviously tell this guy has a passion for music, enjoys what he does, and I'm so happy he's in the industry, honestly. So yeah, that's all I want to talk about. Tyler the Creator, amazing. I love all his music. So yeah.
I saw his music video and I was like, "It's like I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not usually down that route of music most of the time." But I saw the video. I was like, "That shit's a banger!" Like you are right. Like the attention to detail and everything. I literally looked at lore videos from TikTok to explain it. I was like, "There's so much. There's so much detail in
And it
it.
is
Just
so well thought out. And like, tell me someone else who does the same thing in the same industry, like same genre. Not a lot of people go out of their way to do that, even though they have the money. And it was, I don't know, I'm impressed by it, you know?
even the intro, I'm sorry. Like yeah, just immediately banger.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah. I could go on a whole round, but let's keep it short. Let's keep it short, guys.
keep it short. The video is gonna be like 2 billion hours long. Oh
I know,
god.
we're like already an hour in. It's okay.
Oh wait, the next topic on the list is my topic.
Go on.
So,
Yeah,
Go on, Jenny,
well,
go
wait,
on.
wait. While you guys talk about it, I'm gonna go do some peeing ASMR. So you guys.
Oh my goodness, he does this
you
all the
guys
time.
can
He
do
wants to pee.
whatever.
Oh my gosh.
I'll be back. I don't know if you guys actually want to cut it. I just wanted to make that joke. I am actually gonna go to the restroom though. I'll be back.
El gimnasio.
Lo que necesito hacer. Or I mean,
Oh, I need some tips. I be going, but I need tips.
Oh, I got you,
Barbara.
Jessica. We should go together.
We should.
Oh my god, my older sister and one of my little sister's friends with me. Yesterday we did leg day. I destroyed their legs. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, okay.
They're like limping and shit.
That's
I feel
fine.
proud. But yeah.
You shit right there. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Anyways.
Go off.
Anyways. So yeah, I for like the people that follow me, they probably already know that. But for those who don't, I wouldn't say I'm a gym rat. I've made it kind of more important in my life. Like I don't know, I guess I had like a journey with my personal fitness. You know, kind of struggled with the way I look like and my self-esteem. So like low-key, like it started my sophomore year, like during COVID, and it just progressively started to get worse, and I developed like an eating disorder and everything. Just calorie deficits suck, especially if you don't know what you're doing. You're not gonna be doing all right. But just I would say like educate yourself on or calorie. It depends on your goals, really, like calorie deficit or calorie surplus, and whether like your protein macros, like creatine, like just educate like yourself on what you're gonna do and what your end goal is, and be patient. Be really patient with your body, because not everyone's body is the same, and like if something works for them doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. You know, genetics comes into play. So yeah, all I gotta say is I'm eventually gonna take Jessica to the gym now. So that's like official, Jessica. I'm taking you.
That's
and
fantastic.
I've been begging, and I repeat, begging Christian to go to the gym with me, and he goes.
Because I don't feel like it. Sorry, I'm being about Leo. My Hispanic coming out. I don't feel like it's a sincere, like trying to help me. Because the reason she wants to take you, Jessica, is because she gets a cheaper subscription to her little gym every time she refers to someone.
No, this is for your own good, Christian. Get in the car.
Liar.
I like how he says this, but then he's like, I told him I went to the gym. He's like, oh my god, I need to go to. I need to go to the gym.
Need to go.
Then go, damn it.
Listen. The thing, you guys are just gonna abduct me. It's just that like. I want to go, and I want someone to force me to go, but I get too socially anxious and awkward with someone, so I'm just gonna be fucking stupid. So that's why I'm always like in and out, like I want to go, but the only one, and I need Diego to take this to heart, the only one I will actually like work out with is that the one that actually like successfully worked out with me was Diego. I just left it because I got really fucking sad. But yeah. Diego, you gotta take me.
So what I'm hearing and what you've just like suggested is for me to show up at your house and just like honk at you until you get out with a gym bag and take you to the gym, like force you to go.
Yeah, at one point.
All right, I got you. Wait, are you like free Thursday? Yeah, okay, I'll show up. No worries.
Jessica, tengo miedo.
It's okay. Just be prepared, okay?
I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna give you a pre-workout. if I see you get rabies, you'll be
I
like,
have
why is my
pre-workout.
kid itchy? But oh shit, you're
I-
upset, my boy.
And I was like, I had it from the days I went with Diego. I had pre-workout. I have things.
You're good. You're good. Thursday, watch.
Mhm.
You're gonna do full body. You're gonna be there for like 3 hours. Yeah.
I'm fucked.
Anyways, that's all for the gym section.
I'm gonna
I'm good
disappear,
now.
by the way, on Thursday. But anyways, I just imagine Janet like does like lines of creatine, like it's just like with the like the little credit card, and she's like, you know,
Her membership card.
yeah. She goes, oh, you know, like something like that. I'm sorry,
You
Janet.
calm down, Christian.
Sorry. That's just in my head when I hear like creatine, like addicts and stuff like that, or gym rats. It's just like straight to the nose, straight to the head.
You.
No, some of the basics. Yeah. Oh, guys, when I take you to the gym, just don't go in thinking, Janet's like my personal trainer. She's gonna teach me all this
She
blah, bro.
is. What do you mean?
I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you what I know and like suggest you, like push you to the right direction depending on your goals. But I don't know that much, guys.
I know
I'll just
today.
help you out. I'll
Fine.
to the ropes.
I think we've talked about it in the channel before, the podcast. I mean, depends where you listen to this from. And as you can tell from Janet, most of the people here, and especially me and Jessica, like are musical. We like music in some degree, whether it's listening to playing it.
Rockeros.
Oh God! So, I've been bitching for the past 6 months that I've been wanting a new bass, and I have the money for the bass. I have the money for the bass. Now, this whole topic, this whole like little thing is about instruments in general, so we just might go into like little wishes. But this bass it's the Squire's 40th anniversary jazz bass in ruby red. This shit looks literally it's hot. It's like my ideal woman right there on it. I'm just kidding.
You're gonna end up alone.
I'm just kidding. But it's attractive to me because the color red, the way it's done, like I don't like bright obnoxious red, but I like it when it's like darker, like it's like I think another color would be like candy apple red. Like it has like the dark tone. It's like it's fuck, I forgot the phrase it is for it. Anyways, I like that it's dark and it looks. I'll probably just make Jessica put a picture. I think I literally sent Jessica like between the 6 months. I've sent her like 4 times the bass I've been wanting on like different occasions. Like I want it so fucking bad, and it's I want to buy it, but financial responsibilities and me my having like an emergency of something else, I can't like justify buying it as much as I want to. It's just like God damn it. Anyways, but yeah, we take donations. No, I'm just kidding. but yeah, besides that, I've like I want a hollow bass. As much as the feedback would be an annoying piece of poop, they just look nice. There's some like beauty to it, and I've seen a couple, but they usually like besides one that I saw for like $500, they range from like fucking like $1,000 to like $5,000 depending on which one you want, and they're in like some of the ugliest fucking colors too. Like I know you guys can see it in the general chat. You know that orange like base I sent? Yeah, they have it in like that like color. But like obnoxious, yeah. Like it's like more bright. It's like really disgusting. I think that's the Gretsch hollow bass. And then there's the Harley Benton. They make a Harley hollow bass too, and it's like in tobacco brown, and I hate it.
Oh.
And the only one I like is one that's called the Fender Modern Player Corando bass. I'm not saying that right. Anyways, so. Yeah, and it's they came out in like the 90s, and they also released a line a while back, and it's and I love it. I love the look of it. That's not the if you click on it, there's a black one that shows, but they have that one in black, and it's so beautiful. But it's like $3,500. So I was like, no. Even if I did like have the money for it, I can't justify like spending so much on a fucking guitar that like I don't play in a band anymore. I don't play in anything. I just have it just for myself. And as much as I like buying and wasting shit shitty money on myself. I don't think I'd ever spend that much. Anyways, but that's Christian's obsession. I need to buy one. I will buy one. Damn, I talked about my bass too much, huh? But yeah. But now that Janet's apparently back, Janet?
Yeah, I'm disconnected. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're fine. It's just what's new. It's just me wanting bass like Oprah. But
It's an everyday thing.
wait, literally. So Janet, since I was talking about what I wanted, what's your little wish list that you have here on this group?
Yeah, my little wish list. So I recently purchased a Gretsch. She's a shut up. Anyway, she's a Gretsch. I haven't named her yet. I usually name my guitars.
Oh.
I used to have a Telecaster and an acoustic guitar, but I sold them for my Gretsch semi-hollow. It's a G2657 TD in black. Yeah. But yeah. I don't know. Like, since I've been working and everything, I'm saving money and all, and like I know it's not a good financial investment. I'm aware. Jazzmaster guitar. Oh my god, they're so. I regret buying the Gretsch. I sometimes feel like I should just sell my Gretsch and buy a Jazzmaster. They're so pretty. The sky.
Do you only like it for the aesthetics? Sorry, it's just a side question.
Yeah.
What the fuck? There's one to for drown, huh? Alright, go off.
Look, for being a guitar player, I don't know jack shit about guitars, okay?
I know.
Like,
I know.
I know Christian makes fun of me for it. He goes like,
Oh
You're
my
a little
God,
guitar
Christian.
IT tech sometimes.
no, he does. He really does. Because I'll send him a guitar, he'll complain about like the pickups or some shit, and I'll be like, guitar look cool. And he'll just be complaining about something.
I have to make sure that you get a good guitar. I can't just make sure you get a half-assed one.
But all I gotta say is my Gretsch has a big speed, and that makes it 100 times hotter. That's all I gotta say.
It's so for them.
Anyways, we got the Jazzmaster. I want to purchase a new Telecaster though. I really miss my old Telecaster, and I regret selling her because she was there for me when I needed somebody. She was there for me. It
was an Affinity, wasn't it? Right, like a Squire Affinity. Or did you have an actual like Fender Telly?
I actually had a Fender Telly. It mint.
Oh, you're dumb. Oh, you're dumb.
Oh,
I don't
man.
like me personal note. I don't like Telecasters other than like a deluxe in black with double humbuckers. But like those are like 600, 500.
They're so versatile, bro. Like they're so. I miss her. Point is, I'm gonna buy a new one. I'm thinking of getting it like a gold, like the butter color, and naming her Buttercup. Yeah.
Like your original.
And shut up.
Christian,
Anyways,
chill.
You're so
It's
mean.
my domain. My bad.
No.
Yeah, forget.
And then amps. Yeah. You know, I feel like an amp really makes a guitar. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you have like a guitar. If your amp is shitty, you're gonna play shitty. Well, it depends on your skill too. But yeah, I want a Marshall amp. That's it. Do I have the money for it? No. I'm gonna get rich. Trust. Oh yeah, I can wait like that.
Your app is or little IT lesson for Janet. Everyone, what makes a guitar isn't the fucking looks. Janet, no, I'm just kidding. It really does like give it character though, because you can't pick a guitar that you fucking hate. You can't pick a guitar that's like
true.
ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Like you will like cry. You will cry every time you pick it up. But what makes a guitar is the pickups and the amp, and most importantly, the talent. Because
the
skill. Because you can have a $3,000 guitar, but it's gonna sound like a $50 piece of shit if you don't know how to play on it. Yeah. So whenever you like if you're just starting guitar, which I literally had to help someone this morning pick a fucking guitar. When you're picking a guitar, if you have the money, buy an expensive one. But trust me, like a fucking like a mini Squire, like a Squire guitar. Or what the fuck is the other one? Ibanez, Geos, I think. and like a Yamaha Strat. They're all gonna be fine for learning like beginning. When you actually like commit to learning about guitar or bass or whatever fucking instrument, I guess this goes to general, then buy the super expensive shit. Don't buy the super expensive shit if you just go and like throw it away in like a month or something. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Yes. Your pickups. Besides the guitar looking good, also make sure you get like the sound you want, because not all guitars are made the same. Like a hollow body guitar is gonna have feedback. They're usually in humbuckers, so they don't have a hum. Stratocasters are like bright. They sound like cool. They sound like nice. They have like this warm. They have this bright tone, and then humbuckers, which what my personal favorites are like Les Pauls, which are like single cut. Well, yeah, they are single cut guitars with double humbuckers. I like the fact that they're warm and they're cool, and those are what go with Marshall amps, not Tellys, but each to their own. But yeah, that's my little guitar lesson. That's all I
Point
got.
is, Christian knows a lot about guitars and bass.
This is why I don't get women in my life.
Cry about it.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Anyway, we didn't need that. Anyway,
Keep it in there, please.
No. Also, Bixby's on Telly's are hot as fuck. That's the only thing I'll agree. Jenny, you've seen that, right? My voice. You've seen that, right? Like a Bixby on the telly.
I've seen it.
Yeah, it go hard.
I'm
Anyways,
just gonna take off the Bixby on my garage before selling it, and then put it on my new Telecaster.
I don't think you understand how the Bixby works, do you?
No.
I'm pretty sure it won't work on that because the Bixby that you have is probably made for a hollow with a curve. And if you try to put it on a telly, if you try to put it on a telly, which is a solid flat one, it's not gonna sustain, and you might fucking crack your guitar.
Oh shit.
Take it back. Thank you, Christian.
Also, I charge a fee, so
Oh, shit.
if anyone texts me about it,
Not for real. I need to
Hey,
reference
Nolly-
you to someone. Someone wants to learn guitar, so I'll
oh
let
god.
them. I'll tell them to you. Be like, I'll send them your way.
Oh, I'm shitty at playing guitar. I just know.
No, I mean just getting like a guitar and stuff.
Yeah, like, I can pick you out your first one and everything, but I'm like mid. I'm like really mid on the guitar. I'm a bass player, to be fair. So, anyways, that cuts it for our standard show, and now to our exclusive.
Yes, to our Spotify and Anchor listeners. If you want to hear tea or just more random shit, go listen over
Jessica's
there.
boy problems.
Shut
Jessica's voice problems.
up!
Go.
Jesus. Anyways,
No, I'm serious.
go over there and like random ass topics. We get more that will help us even more if we do listen on Spotify and Anchor. So go listen. We're what's it called? Clickbaiting. Beep beep beep. Go. Okay. Thank you, Janet, for being here. You're super cool.
Thank you, Janet.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Sorry for
Thank
the
you.
technical
I'm
difficulties.
taking all of you to the gym, obviously.
That's right.
That's scary.
I'm excited. I'm like low-key. I'm like, whoa. And yeah, we talked a lot. I'm very grateful. Hopefully I get this episode out quickly. But yeah, thank you for listening. Follow the Instagram. Follow Christian and me and Janet if you want, Janet. I don't know if you want.
Please.
Okay.
You want me? Please. I mean,
No, don't
go follow me, guys.
Yeah, I'll put her Instagram everywhere. Follow. What else? Fuck. Subscribe. Subscribe. And then
subscribe and
listen
mash
on
that like
podcast.
button.
on podcast. On Apple. On Anchor and Spotify, especially to hear this very awkward ending because I don't know how to function.
and to another year of podcasting. Hopefully, someone doesn't die viciously.
Oh my gosh!
Hopefully, Christian and Jessica decide to bring me back on. Please.
Leak news. She's already gonna be back on. I don't know if she would say that.
Yeah. Spoiler.
Spoilers if you made it this far. Next video, there's Janet. But thanks everyone for listening, and hopefully we can continue to make it past this 1 year. And see you around whenever. I can't even say next Monday, next month.
I know.
Whenever we
The
end up
next
making
time
sense.
we're back.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Peace out, everyone.